What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Afflicted Venom, and I'm going to talk about in this video is time being the most precious currency. Because unlike money and relationships and cherished items, you're definitely not guaranteed to get those things back. And I think it's important to prioritize your time when it comes to certain tasks. You know, learning a new skill, learning a new language, getting better at your craft, your job, you know, staying in touch with loved ones. It's important. It really is. And, for example, with me, how I'm prioritizing my time, and I'm doing this right now, is getting this video out to you guys. Now, before I talk about the video itself, for example, for me, in my personal life, I work at a warehouse job. I don't like it. I mean, I have to work 8+ hours a day, 40 hours plus a week because of mandatory OT. So after I'm done with that, I'm just beat after the day. At the end of the day, especially at the end of the week, I just don't want to do anything. And it sucks. It really does suck. But for the sake of this video, I gotta get it done. I have to prioritize my time in getting it done. When it comes to recording gameplay in the background, which, you know, I'm using the Sims Legacy Edition gameplay. And then after that, I'm recording audio for this video. And once I'm done with that, it's time for the editing, which editing, it it takes some time, man. It really does, because you have to flesh out the little bumps and all that. And to me personally, I want to make sure that I get it right. I haven't been editing videos for that long, but I think I have a good idea on how a video should sound if it doesn't sound like utter garbage, like, to be honest. Now, how can we manage time? What are some things that'll help us? So there is an app I've seen. I don't remember what it's called, but it's an app where you can put down your tasks and then you can put it on a calendar, and then you won't procrastinate. But let's say if you don't get that task done or get to that task done on that date, it'll get pushed on to the next date so that you won't forget to do it. Now, for example, I think anyone can relate to this, but let's say you're in college, right? Anyone can relate to this if you've been to college, but let's say there's been an essay and you've had a week or two to do it, but then it's the night before and you decide, you know what, I'm going to start it now. Now, are you guaranteed to get the best grade on it? No, because you can turn it in, you get the paper back, and it's utter dog shit. And then, you have this regret, and, you could have prioritized your time better. And I think that's what happens with people when they regret something, that they wasted their time. They wasted their time. And it's a really sucky feeling when you get regret because you wasted your time. You wasted your time trying to rekindle a relationship that can't really be rekindled. You wasted your time trying to get this money back from someone that you loaned money to, and they're kind of like, uppity about it. It's just not worth it. It's really not worth it, man, because you're just wasting your time. You could have used that time to do other things to better yourself. Learning a new skill, learning a new language, keeping in contact with people that actually care about you. that's a good utilization of your time. And talking about this now, it's just speechless. It really is speechless. It's speechless talking about time in this way because you only get so much time on this planet. You really do. If you really think about it, we're only given a certain amount of time. Now, for some others, and I hate to sound bleak when I say this, people have way shorter time than other people. I know it's cold, it's kind of bleak, but it's reality. And there's sayings that go, "Oh, live the day like it's your last," because you're really not guaranteed tomorrow at all. You're just not. And I remember a quote, not really a quote, but I remember Arnold Schwarzenegger, you know, he was talking about time, getting things done. There's people out there that'll say, "Oh, I don't have the time." But then his response is, "Make the time." And yeah, it's easier said than done. I get it. This guy is a well known celebrity. Yes, he has a lot of money. It's easy. It's really easy for him to say because he has a lot of resources compared to the average Joe. Let's be real. Let's be honest. But I think he does have a good point. You still have some time throughout the day. You have the time throughout the day to make yourself better. And don't be around people that just waste your time. If you feel like someone's wasting your time, cut ties with them. If you feel like, hell, my video, this video right now that I'm recording, if you feel like that I'm wasting your time with this video and you think you can do something better with your time, cool. Go right ahead, exit off my video. I'm glad that you realize, you know what, I can do things that are better for me. And it doesn't take that long, when it comes to responding to someone. Like, "Oh, I've been so busy," right? That's another example. How are you that busy to where, hold on, so if you're that busy, you don't have time to eat, take a dump, just chill out, you're that busy? I don't really buy it. Don't waste my time. Don't waste my time then. Don't be on my friends list. Just say, "Hey, I don't want to talk to you anymore," or "I don't think this is going to work out between us." Fine. At least my time isn't wasted. Don't be that guy that wastes his time on, or I should say guy. Don't be that person because it applies to two genders, right? Don't waste your time, on dating apps. Don't waste your time trying to, like I said, rekindle a relationship. Don't waste your time being on video games 8 hours a day because you could have used that good amount of time to better yourself. And that's my personal opinion. So if I'm doing these long pauses, okay, I understand. But to me personally, this is just a very to me this is a very deep topic. It really is. Time affects us all, man. There's a shelf life for everything, and you gotta make the best of what you got. Live every day like it's your last. Make the time. When it comes, and again, I work 8 plus hours a day, 40 plus hours a week because of mandatory OT, right? And then I think about doing chores. I'm like, "Oh man, I'm so tired at the end of the week." But guess what? You gotta motivate yourself. You gotta motivate yourself, and you just gotta do it. And then once you're done, to me, example, scooping up the cat box and doing dishes. Those are two examples, right? Don't really like doing it, but I gotta get it done. right? And then once you get it done, you can tell yourself, hold on, this didn't take that much time at all. And guess what? Once you get those things done, you feel good. You're like, oh man, this is better. Especially a clean kitchen. Once you get done cleaning a kitchen or a room, once you put that time in, that's your reward. That's your reward for something that you've done. Again, motivating yourself, rewarding yourself. You're getting rewarded in of itself when you do those things. Your environment looks better, there's less clutter, you can move around better. When you invite your friends over and they see how nice your place looks, that's rewarding. Those are things that are rewarding. And we think of rewards as tangible physical items, but I think the reward of in itself is just a mental thing. It's a visual thing. You're rewarded. You can see it. You can see those things. You can see your progress. And another example would be if you're overweight and you're trying to get into shape, yes, it's going to take a while. It is. And to be honest, I'm not in shape. It's hard for me to do exercises. But I'm not morbidly obese, but I'm not in the best shape. But if I put in the time and put some time into fixing myself physically, like making myself physically look better and be in better shape, and I see the results, even though it took long, that's rewarding, bro. That's just doing things and making it happen on your own time. It's a it's a very rewarding thing. It's a very, very, very rewarding thing. But again, it's going to take sacrifices. If you really want something, you got to sacrifice some free time and make it busy time, grinding time. That's what you got to do. And if you do that, yes, it'll suck not hanging out with your friends as much, going to the bar that much, playing video games as much, whatever. And and listen, sacrifice some of that time, not all the time, because you need to breathe, right? But if you make those sacrifices every now and then, it'll get you to where you want to be. And yeah, anyways, that's been it. I don't think I'm gonna edit the audio because again, this is a very, deep topic pretty much. It's a pretty deep topic, and I hope you guys gained something from this. If you don't, if I did waste your time, then, that's on me. But if that means you get to better yourself, that's awesome. So anyways, guys, this has been your boy Afflicted Venom, and I'm out.